Wow. What an absolutely perfect menu screen for Halo. Hello, welcome to another video. I am back on Halo today as there was a big update. It's big season type of whatever update dropped yesterday. And boy, my last Halo video was a little decisive, to say the least. And that's mainly because I ended up kind of striking a nerve and pissing off a lot of like really diehard Halo fans. Didn't mean to do it, but I mean, kind of happened, so is what it is. They finally released their actual big update. The best part of the update is right here. Mark IV Armor from the Halo Wars series. Now, I never played the Halo Wars series, but even if you look at the cover art of that game, it just, even growing up and everything, I was never into RTS games, that's why I never played it. Everything about that game just seems so badass and like menacing to me. And then just the thought of it being an RTS is like, well, that's what a letdown. Like, that's what I thought my whole time as a kid, being that I played Call of Duty and Halo and all that kind of, fast-paced first-person shooter games. But they finally brought this armor into Halo Infinite. It looks pretty sweet. It's free to everybody, thank goodness. Gonna talk a little bit about that. And I believe this is the other kind of big customization update, is that all shoulders can now go on any other different type of armor core. I think that's what I was, reading and seeing, which obviously that's a good thing. Adds to the customization and everything of Halo. Obviously bonuses. But they've also added the classic Combat Evolved looking assault rifle. But looking into the actual operation itself, it is 20 tiers like the other operations are. Most of the customization stuff in this seems to really go with the Mark IV armor, which obviously is cool, it's really fun. You'd expect that, being that this operation, like the coolest part of it is the fact that it's Halo Wars armor in Halo Infinite. I have seen Twitter and seen some complaints about this update. I don't want to get in too much trouble with people when I talk about this update. Oh, and they added a new map. Oh, goodness, that's so sick. But going off of what I have seen in Twitter and people talking about this update, seeing all that makes me think, like, the people that, told me I was wrong about saying the game was slowly dying, they're all saying the same thing, and it's basically what I said. It's just that the game's, it seems like it's gonna start getting less and less stuff. It's however old. They're working on the new one. They're gonna put the new good stuff into the new game, kind of. That's the overall thought. Wow, that is a sick loading screen. I did hear that there is supposedly a forklift somewhere hidden on this map. The fact that the last season ended, and Season 5 was definitely the best season of Halo so far. I don't think a lot of people would disagree. I think people might say that Halo, Season 4 was just as good. And it just feels like, coming off of Season 5, which a lot of people really enjoyed the season, felt like there was a lot added to the game, and going straight into no seasons and the amount of stuff that they added into this operation just makes it overall... Oh, fuck off. Just makes people feel a little wary about, where the game's at right now. And it just feels like the fact that there's no new game mode, there's one new map, which, obviously that's a good thing. I can't complain about a new map. And then include the fact that there's no new new weapons or anything to add to the sandbox, no equipment and such. It just, people are really disappointed the fact that there's no big sandbox additions and whatnot, just because, there's still so much of Halo's stuff that they could add to Halo that, that they haven't, and it just kind of feels like they're not going to. And the fact that, the operation is only 20 tiers, also think, to me, hurts it a bit, just for the simple fact that it's, and the fact that the operation is only 20 tiers hurts it in the fact of, people could get through it in, maybe, a day would be, intense, obviously, even using the double XP. Even, if you have it, you probably could do it. Which, I understand that there's more stuff that's going to be coming into the game. That's a whole idea, is, it's more frequent. So, hopefully, you know, in 2 weeks from now, whatever. Turns out pretty quickly and everything like that. A separate big issue that's been brought up a bunch is the fact that the Mark IV armor, all the cosmetics in the game, I saw a tweet about this. From the operation, you get 11%, give or take, I don't know, close, around 11% of the customization for the armor in the operation itself. The rest of the customization you can get from it is in the shop. Because of course it's in the shop. Another really crappy, you know, just thing that happened, which, I mean, it is what it is this. They showed off this new, it looked, to me at first thought, when I first saw it, I was like, oh my god, are they adding like a different variant of the sniper, like a sister sniper rifle? I don't know how that would balance in Halo. Like if it was quicker but hit less, or if it hit hard and it was slow and bolt action, or something like that. No, it's not that. It's just a weapon model for the sniper rifle, and it looks like this. It looks sweet. 100%. This is the design of it looks awesome. Only trouble, it's in a fucking bundle for 1,800 credits, which obviously sucks. You know, you can't just say that it doesn't suck. And the fact that there's so much armor customization that's in the shop specifically for this operation, which then adds to the fact that if you look through the operation, you actually can't earn a single credit through the operation. So if you want any customization, additional customization, like, you have to pay for it. No other way around it. Obviously, complaining about the shops in any games, Halo, all of them, it gets tiring because it's always a bad thing. Everyone hates it. It's kind of scummy. Da-da-da-da-da. But guess what? People are always going to do it. Instead of having... It's also kind of tough because it's like, instead of having a $10 battle pass with 50 to 100 levels, they just give you a 20 tier 1 for $5. You know? Like, it's nitpicky, like, going by the actual value, by whatever, by tier, by dollar type of BS. It's just kind of crappy how it works out like that. So, I don't know. Like, I'm hoping that they keep pumping in more content that is like a game mode, or like fun game modes, new maps, which they did add, which it's pretty fun, honestly. There's some cool little quirks to it so far. But this weapons, I feel like they could add so many different weapons that they've just kind of shelved for during like all of Halo Infinite, and I just feel like it'd be just, even if they probably, you know, aren't meta or anything, it'd just be fun to have in the sandbox. That's just my initial like thoughts and opinions. I don't think this is the worst update, you know, obviously. I think it's good. That's a hard part for me though. Season 5 was such like a good spot. I was just getting back into playing Halo like pretty frequently, having a really good time too, and then dropping off from like the seasonal content. Even like they dropped the seasons down to 50 tiers, which honestly, definitely for the best. Just for the sheer fact that they would have more important cosmetics where you feel better about earning them. I can comfortably say too, like at the end of the season 5, it was in Halo Infinite was definitely in its like best state. You know, it was everything that should be in Halo felt like it was there, and now it's time to get, you know, a little crazy with it. And then they changed their way of producing updates. They scrapped seasons. I'll concede that we're still in, like, we'll see territory. I'm not going to say this is a complete failure. Halo's ruined. It's destroyed. It's completely dead on arrival. This is the worst idea ever. No. I wonder if the play is to just take the flag, just straight middle, and just slowly do it. There's no way this is going to work. How is that easy? Oh my goodness. Huge! I'll take one for the team all day there. But overall, with the new operation, do I think it's cool and fun? Yes, I do. I think it is obviously really cool and fun. I know they announced what the ultimate challenges were each week, I think. Because the Kai 125 helmet, that's with the show. I think there's other ones that are each week is going to be with the Halo show, which comes out next week now. That's coming quick. Just the big gripe in my head right now, and I think a lot of people that are feeling a little meh for Halo, is the fact that we went through a really good season of like what felt like a really good at its peak. The gameplay's still amazing, like obviously, but now it just feels like a little bit of a letdown just because it's so little compared to what a normal season would produce in content on day one. Like, it almost feels like a lot of the shop items they could have put into this operation to, even if they added like 5 more that would go with the Mark, like, look, you know, specifically I guess for the Mark IV armor, to make it a 25 tier operate. Like, I think just small thing like that would do a lot for this, but I don't know, is what it is, I guess, at this point. We can't change it. The new map is actually really good. It's really fun. I really like the quirk of like the whole middle lane and stuff. It makes you invisible. Really cool. It's a fun idea. The main problem is the fact that like it feels like you get a little bit of content for the actual season. It's not a season, Matt. Yeah, I can't think of it like a season because that's not fair because it's not a season. But just the quick switch from it just makes it feel like so much less. And then the fact that the shop has so much stuff specifically for the operation main draw of the Mark IV armor, which, my god, look at it. It looks beautiful. But that's my thoughts with the new Halo operation. Halo Infinite, a lot of fun. I think it always is going to be really fun to me because of the gameplay and everything like that. I just wish so much of the outside kind of stuff they would stop fumbling or just messing up with it. But who knows? Who knows if we'll ever get there. But leave a comment on what you think of the new operation, what you think of this new sexy armor. Be sure to leave a like if you enjoyed the video and consider subscribing. I post every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. But that is going to do it for this one. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.